Alrighty, we are playing wizard counters in modern, and this hand is broadly keepable. We have a Sage of Fables, we've got a Sage of Hours, we've got all the sages. Sage of Fables, Sage of Hours, Savage Summoning. Kind of like a Sage. Got an Av in the middle, but close enough. So I think we go Sage of Fables first. There's no point in getting Sage of Hours down until we absolutely need to, because it will just die. Spire of Industry for our opponent. Slightly worrying. All right, Breeding Pool. We'll go Breeding Pool tapped. That's a turn. So next turn, I guess we can Llanowar Reborn and then Forest. We're a little bit slow. Opponent does not seem to be affinitying us out, which is nice. Could be affinity. Could be. Ooh, what else? What else cares about coloured artifact mana? Spellskite. That's a blast from the past. Okay, Spellskite. Sure. That's the turn. So now our opponent gets coloured mana out of Spire of Industry. Polluted Delta. Okay, right. Sword of the Meek combo. How do we deal with that? With very great difficulty, I believe. Right. Sage of Fables. And we're going to say no to the counter, to the graft. So always no to our opponent's stuff, always yield, and we're going to say no. We wanted to go on the Sage of Hours. So now this enters with 2 counters. We've got Nissa to make it 3. Maybe. We also have Savage Summoning as well, if we absolutely need it. So it's worrying. This I'm not sure. Psy Master Thopterist. Okay, so it could be a Thoptery deck, which is interesting. Okay, we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go Fathom Mage here. We'll get a free card out of it, and then next turn we can Nissa, or we can Nissa first. Nissa first, then Fathom Mage. Actually, yeah. So the thing I'm worried about is, like, if we can draw a good card, then we should, like, if we draw a Hardened Scales, then this becomes so much better. But you know what? I think we're gonna go. I think we're actually gonna graft onto this. Yeah, we will draw all the cards. Yes, and yes. There's a Hardened Scales. All right, 2 cards down. No attacks because there's no point. There's a 1/4. Hardened Scales number 1 is looking decent. Nissa is also looking pretty good. Nissa on Fathom Sage. And there's Hardened Scales as well. Well, there's the Thopter Foundry. Okay. It's not GG. It's not just GG. It's close, but it's not just. I mean, this is not infinite yet. We still have a little time. Not a lot of time, a little time. Especially because Nissa will just die if we're not careful. So we need to be very careful. Hardened Scales. Do we just Nissa now? Try and draw some cards. The opponent sacks. We can draw cards if we need to, by removing the counters from Fathom Mage. So that's a really interesting question now. Do we Nissa have 2 extra cards? Because Nissa is one of the ways that we can actually win this game. You know what? Let's Nissa. Let's Nissa. Put a counter on everything. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Well, Hardened Scales number 2. Yes, please. Alrighty. Now we can get in for 4. Bargaining table. X tap, draw a card. X is the number of cards in an opponent's hand. Wow, that is a card. That is a card you can legally play, apparently. Okay. Alright, opponent is Thopter sorting. As is the way. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Gonna kill our Sage. That's a little upsetting. Probably shouldn't have attacked then. That does make things a little harder. Okay, never mind. I guess we'll just have to not do that in future. Thopter gets in for 1. Alright. Nissa down. More lands. More lands. Well, isn't this a bit of a pain? I mean, our opponent can literally just... The trouble is, our opponent can just make 4 Thopters now. I mean, at this point, we're just making... We're not even doing very much. Alright, pass the turn. Here comes the Thopter army. I know this is good. This is really bad for us. Like, yeah, I'll just get yield to this. We can't do anything about this pre-board. So, if our opponent wants to make some Thopters, that seems fine. How do we sideboard against this? Is the real question. Essence Flux, no. Giga Drowse, maybe. Giga Drowse, Lab Maniac, I think. Go for the evolve win. You know, just draw all the cards win. I think that's because we can't do anything against the life gain plus, yeah. Also, some counters will be nice, I think. If we counter it, the Thopter Foundry should be okay. If we can't, we can't, you know. Nile Spellbomb. Lots of Thopters. Nile Spellbomb's an interesting one. I mean, obviously, it's just to destroy the graveyards. Specifically our graveyard, not our opponent's graveyard. Yep, gets him for 4. Down to 16. So we're going to need a good set of cards. Like, I think we need to be able to double. I think we needed the double. There we go. Solidarity of Heroes. That's exactly what we needed. Okay. How many turns can we survive? I think we need to Savage Summoning in our Sage of ours. And then on our turn, Solidarity of Heroes. How much mana is this? So that's 3 mana. 1, 2, 3. How much mana have we got? 7. Okay. We pass the turn. We pass the turn, and we hope that we're not dead. I don't think we're dead. I don't think we're alive, necessarily. But we are going to have a lot of cards. So that's good. Yeah, this is a lot of Thopters, a lot of life. I mean, we could also not try and spoil it. We could try and not spoil the surprise. Having said that, we might be okay. Like if we draw into another Solidarity of Heroes, then we kind of just win the game. Or at least if we draw into 2 Solidarity of Heroes, we just win the game. So we'll see. We shall see. Oh, they've also got Spellskite as well. Does that help? Spellskite might kill us here, actually, if our opponent's not sensible. More Thopter Foundries. All the Thopters come in. Wow, and it's tapped out as well. Okay, well, we'll take it. Can't do anything about it, so. Down to 7. Alright, so we're going to Savage Summoning. We'll try. We're really trying hard here. Sage of Ours. Can't be countered. Solidarity of Heroes. Sage of Hours. Triggers. Let's see if our opponent forgets they have a Spell's Kite. Yes, they forgot. Draw some cards. Use Fallen Mage's ability. Actually, this might win us the game. This might win us the game because we can... Because our opponent doesn't have that many creatures either. If we get another... Oh, come on. We need more. We need more. Bastard Biomancer won't do it. Vidalcan Ether Mage. Alright, end step. Untap. Another Hardened Scales. Oh, we need one more. We need more. More. Oh, we need literally one more Sage of Ours. Trigger. Like 3 turns might be enough. We got a lot of evolving going on here. All right, so let's Harden Scales, number 3. I thought we were dead. Our opponent was a little bit greedy, I think. Let's add blue. 1. Green, green, green. So this is going to enter with a few things. So we'll always yield. That's fine. Come on, Solidarity. Come on, Solidarity. Solidarity. So there's a Solidarity. Whew. Okay, now we're good. Now we are good. Even if our opponent just tabs through this. Yeah. They have a Spell's Kite. Come on, opponent. Use it. Use your life total. All right. Remove all the counters. We're going to have a bunch of extra turns. Now we can do some attacking. Oh, yeah, you can't see that because it's all behind the thing. There we go. Some extra turns. Boop. Make sure it's back in the right place. Good. So let's go attacking. Let's do some attacking. Yes. Oh, it's nice to beat decks when I'm not expecting it. It's just like, oh, by the way, actually taking lots of turns wins the game. It's like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Jeez. Okay, right. Counters. Counter all the things. Lab Maniac to also win the thing. We're gonna go down. What's our opponent running? Are they likely to be? I don't think they're going to be running counters. They might be running counters. So I think Savage Summoning's still fine. We'll go down a Biomancer. We'll go down probably the 2 Zamek Guild Mages. They're not wonderful. The Solidarity of Heroes has been absolutely amazing. Like I didn't think it'd be that good, but it has been it's been extremely great. So yeah, this hand is fine. 4 lands, Savage Summoning, Sage of Hours. Can't really go wrong with that. Hopefully get something that's going to combo off. Sage of Fables, perfect. Anything that has the word double on it has potential to be broken. Okay. Oh yes, including doubling season, well, which also has the word double, I guess. But yes, I think that's a broadly correct turn, doesn't it? Like doubling cube. It's quite a lot of doubling things actually. Right, we're gonna say no to Metallic Mimic, but this Sage of Fables is going to be pretty decent. Hoping for a hardened scale at some point soon. No, not this turn. All right. Well, Sage of Fables. We might just get the beatdown plan this game, which would be nice. We've got Sages of Fables. No. No attacks. Annoyingly, like I think next turn we can actually start attacking, except that this is obviously a 1/4, so it's really annoying to attack into. Opponent's not has the most explosive of starts either. Like We've not seen any of their combo pieces out thus far. Having said that, there's a Thopter Foundry. Okay. And swords? Might as well complete it while we're tapped out. And Pithing Needle. Interesting. What activated ability do you name for Pithing Needle? Oh yeah, Sage of Hours. Okay, fair enough. Well then, we're just gonna have to make some big ass creatures and attack with them then. That that does make a lot of sense. All right, we're on beatdown plan this time, guys. Time to go beaten. Actually, we can't even attack with Sage of Fables yet, but so we'll pass the turn. Next turn, we can do it. Sage of Hours on Pithing Needle is a bit of a pain. Not going to lie. That is kind of an annoying one. I mean, the Fathom Mage is just going to be better. Just we'll obviously just have to go for our secondary win con, which is what we brought the cards in for. You know, we brought in, we brought in the Fathom Mages because of this. Opponent transmutes Muddle the Mixture, presumably to go and get a sword. Sword of the Meek. Play Sword of the Meek. Yeah. Get a Thopter. Still no grafts, please. I mean, we might just be able to win with a bit of combat damage this turn. I'd be very, very happy with that. If I just get in with a Sage of Fables, I'm pretty happy. Might play the Sage of Hours first to get the things, but oh yes, I saw Evangelize earlier. Actually, I was looking through the CMC5 stuff. Evangelize seemed pretty cool. Pretty good for EDH as well. All right, Sage of Hours, graft. We're not going to graft. Having a bunch of 4/4s seems like a good plan. I mean, our opponent is making a bunch of Thopters, I guess, so not ideal, but come on. I think Fathom Mage. I want to see a Fathom Mage. Fathom Mage would, especially after a Savage Summoning, Fathom Mage comes in with 3 additional counters plus a Llanowar Reborn counter plus a Savage Summoning counter. That is a Scrap Trawler. Spicy. This KCI swords. We're not dead. I mean, our opponent is on the mid-range. On the mid-range, go wide plan. So, kind of okay with this. Down to 18. We. Well then, it's Fathom Mage time. Play Breeding Pool tapped. Should we just attack? Oh, we're not going to attack. We got Scrap Trawlers now. Right, pass the turn. If our opponent taps out, then I'm going to Savage Summoning. Actually, to be fair, this can't be countered. So I think that's probably okay. We'll just do it at the end of our opponent's turn. Draw all the cards. Savage Summoning's really good. I've never used it before in a deck, but Savage Summoning on a Fathom Mage is pretty sweet. All the graph triggers. We're not dead. We're not dead. And I feel like drawing this many cards, we might draw into a Solidarity, which means that we might be able to draw into yeah, I think we might be okay. We're taking what? Wow, okay. Opponent is blowing up our Llanowar Reborn. That's kind of sucky. Well, we'll cast Savage Summoning. I mean, we're going to cast this now then. And we'll graft. So we'll graft, put that on first. Draw some cards first. Yes. Nissa. Ooh. Solidarity. There's a Solidarity. Ooh. Hardened Scales. Oh yeah, baby. And Lab. What is this? They are like the best cards I could have possibly drawn. Oh man. And a Wizard's Retort as well. Yeah, we'll use Ghost Quarter's ability. Go get a. I guess we get a Forest. That's nuts. That is absolutely nuts. We are going to be Nissering. We're going to be Hardened Scalesing so badly next turn. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to. We're not going to be alive for much longer. We can't take all the turns, but we do need to. So we're at 11. Our opponent's dealing us possibly lethal next turn if they tap out. So we need to win the game this turn if we can. How hard can that be? All right, Llanowar Reborn. I don't think we need that. So we got, how much mana have we got? Not a huge amount. We definitely need Hardened Scales. We definitely need Lab Maniac. How do we do this? How do we do this? Like Nissa, actually Solidarity first probably makes sense. Because then we can go and get another Hardened Scale. How much mana have we got? We've got 5 mana. So this. Yeah. We need to draw lands and we need to draw Hardened Scales. Savage Summoning. Just always yield to these. Yes. Master Biomancer. Not good enough. Land. Not good enough. Hardened Scales. That's good. That's part 1. Okay, so we go Island. Go Hardened Scales. Then we go Nissa. Then we tick down on Nissa. We put 3 counters on each creature. We get to draw 3 cards. Not that this matters. We need to win the game right now. So I think, do we have enough damage? I don't know. It's a lot of damage. I don't know if it's enough damage. I think it's slightly too little damage. Of course. And of course, our friends got Thopters. Damn it. Of course they do. This is why the Giga Draft comes in. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. That's absolute complete punt. I was trying to build up the tension and then completely forgot that this is how this deck works. Yeah. Okay. So we really needed to kind of. I don't know what we needed to do there. We need to stop the Pithing Needles. I don't know if we have any way of stopping Pithing Needle in our deck, which could be a problem. I think we need then the we need the unblockable. We need the Apostles' Blessings to come in. Prot artifacts. Prot everything. Yeah, prot artifacts. Prot blue probably as well. Yeah, I think we'll just concede now. Right, so we had our fun. That was a good turn. Would have been a good turn. Right. So Apostles' Blessings. What are they coming in instead of? Possibly just the Wizard's Retorts. Like, it's a good idea, but I just don't think it's going to work. But giving protection will work. Goblin Machinist. 4 red, creature 0/5. Reveal cards. Works pretty well in CMC. Yeah. I mean, +X+0. Basically makes it a 5/5. Actually, is that good? I don't think that's good enough, right? It's just a 5/5 for 5. I mean, but it's got 5 breathing, right? 5 breathing in CMC 5. Is that too bad a pun? I'm not sure. I should probably be shot for that pun, really, but sure. mean, if you have 12 mana, it's a 25. That is true. That is true. This deck sounds like it's taking shape, though, which is good. We'll have something to take to EDH. Wow, opponent's really thinking about this sideboarding option. So, we assume our opponent's going to Pithing Needle. We are going to go first. I think this is a mulligan. This isn't as good, but we'll keep it. Come on, green mana, please. A little bit of green. Opponent's down to 5. Down to 4. Hardened Scales. I guess we'll keep Hardened Scales on top. Hardened Scales is just good. Good enough. Play an island. Pass the turn. So we're going to draw Hardened Scales. And then we're going to... Yeah. The next turn we're going to draw Hardened Scales, play Metallic Mimic. And then hopefully turn after that. Wow. There's a Pithing Needle. Naming Sage of Ours. Because obviously. So yeah, we're still on our secondary plan now. Because we knew this was going to happen. We knew our opponent was going to do this. Metallic Mimic. So at this point, we don't actually care about exactly what we draw as long as it's a land. It has to be a land. I'd like land, if possible. Sword of the Meek. Okay, Sage of Ours is not awful. It's playable. We'll play it. Get in for 2. Yeah, the lack of white for like Stony Silences is pretty bad for us. The lack of drawing lands is also pretty bad for us. I'm not gonna lie. If we lose this from lack of drawing lands, I am going to be very upset. Very upset. That is... Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it now. It's turn 5 and we've drawn 1 land. No, we've drawn no lands. There have been 0 lands. Do not... Okay, quips. Okay. I'm okay with this. We'll take 4. I mean, this is fine. We can swing back for 4. Our opponent wants to go racing. I'm okay with that. Land. It's not the best land. It's a land. I mean, yeah. Go for it. Down to 14. We're going to play Laboratory Maniac. That's a 3/3. I mean, it's not ideal to play this, but needs must, I feel. Like, we are not... We don't have a lot of options right now. Sword? Spellbomb. Okay. Spellbomb's decent. I mean, we can't do anything. Spellbomb resolves. Pays black. I think that's just a draw card right there. There's a... Oh, yeah. Ghost Quarterers. Go on. Do it. Frank gets in for 4. All right, take it. 1 card in hand. I mean, we are like surprisingly close to just winning here. So we'll attack. Opponent's at 7. I mean, they're going to have to be on defense at some point. We'll play a Metallic Mimic. If we win this game without playing like literally anything, that is going to be nuts. We've played 3 islands and we're stuck on mana like stupidly hard. We have 2 Apostles' Blessings. And that's an Inventor's Fair. That's bad. That's very bad. Because they can go searching. Yeah. I think we attack with everything here. The trouble is not the... The trouble is the life. That's the really annoying bit of this. Ooh, does not play it into the untapped mana. Interesting. Very interesting. And that is the Solidarity Heroes that we just literally can't cast. Okay. So I guess we're going with everything. This is like semi-lethal. I mean, we can protect the one that gets blocked, I guess. All right. Protection from colorless. And you're dead. And you're dead. Wow. That game. What was that game? That's nuts. We shouldn't have won that game. We shouldn't have won that game at all. Wow. Well, that was a match. GG's, I guess. I mean, game one we were pretty well. You know, we did pretty well, and then game two we got completely killed by the pithing needle. So we need a way of dealing with pithing needle and artifacts in general, I guess, like just some sort of artifact destruction. We do have green, so we have access to green. Maybe she'll be running artifact removal. It's not like it's going to affect us at all. I mean, metallic mimics, obviously, but interesting. That was a good game. Really good game.